Welcome back, whippersnappers. This is Gramps. We are in Shapes 2 Hexagonal Mode. Last episode, we made a last-minute tweak to make sure that we had spiky bits coming in to make this shape, because I had accidentally used the triangle bits instead. So I haven't done anything since then. I literally just logged in, and I am positive that's going to work. So I'm going to ignore this. I'm going to let it roll. Look, we've got another operator shape. And instead of that, let's look. So one thing I could do is build up our second operator shape. Build this guy up and get him cranking in. I could start working on our next milestone, which is this, leading up to this operator shape, which is pretty cool looking. Or we could continue doing some more tasks that will earn us research points, which are very much needed for our upgrades. And I think that one may be the way to go. Yeah, you know what we need to do is let's work towards this. I really want to get fluid wagons. That should be our next upgrade, and then after that, probably filler wagons. So let's do it. Let's do our next row of tasks here. This guy looks pretty easy. So, starting off with a half hexagon of green, then going to a single triangle of green, and then to a hazard symbol of green. This is obviously all the pieces here could be used to easily make this. And so yeah, I think we need to work towards that. And then we're also going to need a full spiky hex, and have that be red. But then, so we're gonna have double of this guy. All right. So let's do this. All we need is, let's find a green patch that's close to something that has 3 triangle bits. I just got new glasses too. I need to take my glasses off to see. It's a nice little spiky hex that might come in handy with this little red patch. Let's do that. I'm just gonna place a location here, just so we have that marked. We'll delete that eventually. If you haven't, please toss me a like and a subscribe. Always wonderful and helpful. Alright, here's a full hex. So we could take that and combine it with this green, and that could work for both of our pieces. Let's take a look here. So if we come down and grab our miner block, and then let's do a couple of platforms. I think we're going to start off with just a west delete. Yeah, let's go ahead and leave this in here. Alright, so cut, half destroy. There we go. And that gives us this half shape, which of course we can just take that and paint it green. So let's start off with that. And yeah, our blueprint points are looking good. We're at 250,000 of those. Now I'm gonna just give us a little breathing room here. Do that. Get a shape loader. Yeah, that's good. just bring it on over here. In the meantime, let's get some fluid rocking in. And going into a painter, triple painter. And yeah, it can just go in right there. In the meantime, we'll have this come down like so. Do an unloader. And go into there. This, we will then go into a loader. And be all set. And here. Okay. So looking good. Put a train up here. Alright, then that's gonna make stuff. And where are we delivering? Oh my goodness. Pretty far out here. It's alright. Where are we going to deliver? Ah, there we go. We will deliver to right here. But not. We'll deliver to right here. And have it go in. Where were we? Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. Alright, this is good. We can just do this. And then out here. To right there. Okay. So that is going to be this first shape. Quick and easy. Already starting to come in. Good. Then our second shape is going to be that. Let's take this. Place it right here because this is where we're going to do experimentation. What we're going to want to do for that is, let's cut it there. We're going to want this to run into some eventually we're going to want it to run into a cutter. I think not right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, oh, but not actually that. First we need it to turn before we go into a cutter. So let's give it a clockwise turn. Which will be like so. See, then it needs to go into a cutter. But we don't have the space here really to handle it. So again, I could do a double turn and send that into a deleter and get rid of 2 of these triangles. I'd be left with 1 triangle. We could send that in. That would be an easy way to go. But then we're going to need triangles back for this. So, hey, look, see, this guy is rolling in. So, yeah, let's see here. Sorry, that was my phone, not yours. go. Okay. So, yeah, let's just do this way. Boink. We're going to want these to come in and go into cutters. 2, 3, 4. So let me try it with just this one. Then, let's go ahead and build out this one first. Because then we can remove things and make the other one. So if we take these and jump them out, what happens if we do this? And that. So over here we're going to have this guy like this, and then if it goes in like that, and that jumps out the doubles again. In the meantime, we could have these guys. You know what we could do? I think so we can take this, extend it by 1, or maybe 2. And have them jump out that way. Then, like so. Right? Maybe? Because then they could go up like this and repeat it. Alright, let's see if we can make this work. I think we need to jump these out. So not there, but there. Alright. Let's see if this works. We have these guys coming out like so. So that's one batch. We could have these guys doing this. And then these guys doing that. Which combines all of those. Alright. Well, we're getting there. Hold on. Alright, then let's copy all this. Nope. Yeah. Oh, I see. There. Yay, this is done. So there we go. And this is done. Okay. Alright. Now that all that is done, I'm going to go back on my word. And I'm just going to take this. do this. And then do this. Oh no, not so much. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and do this anyway. Yeah, let's grab that. Nope, not copy. We're gonna cut it. And put it right there. But we need another one of these. Ah, we can do this. Get that back. I will figure this out. There we go. And paste and paste. Okay. So now we're getting single triangles in. Now let's come into here and just delete all that nonsense. Okay, now this one is going and we can keep working on this. So, as these guys come up here, all right, I want this again. And this, right? Where are... Alright, that's our singles. So right now we basically have eight belts of singles, is that right? Okay. Getting confused is a fun thing to do. Okay, let's just focus down on this. This is one full belt. We can't really go through that way. Alright, what's the best way to tackle this beast? Because what I want to do is just separate this out into 3 things of singles. I don't think we've got the room to do that. I can scooch this 1 square to the right. This is kind of cool looking though. So I like that part of it. On that part, thumbs up. Alright. Let's I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna kill it. Yeah, because here, let me just build it out on one, not worry about rotation. I built this before, right, where we did this. And then take this guy, do that, and then let's do that. So now I've got 1, 2, 3 singles. Okay. So then what I need to do is get them into the right positioning. So let's try a 180 on that. I think a 180 is too far. Yeah, that one works. So this and this work together. Then this guy needs to do 180. Yeah, so all three of those combined would do what we want. But let's get rid of that. Or yeah, let's do that and feed him into this. Yeah. And those two with that combined with this makes our shape that we want. Okay. Then let's take this and do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Put a trash can at the end. Into there. Okay. Does this end up working for one? Does this create one whole belt when we're down here? So let's just let this feed in for a minute and see what happens. Because that's the problem too, is that we're at 2 layers. This might be a place where a bent stacker works better. Just for size. But let's just take a look at this. Starting to get our shapes coming in. And I could definitely take this whole stacker and put it right here and just have it kick out here. So that's going to save this loop. And those bent stackers are quicker too. All right, how much are the bent stackers? Yeah, they're 6. All right, we'll do it. Okay, because this does not look like it is going to produce that full belt. Let's cut this off. Do this stacker bent the other way. And the other way. Okay, so that makes it a little bit less tall. Let's get rid of all that, and that, and that. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. And that in there. Okay, let's see how this works. Sure, this can be improved, but let's just check it out. In the meantime, another operator shape. Yay. So we're getting the full feed into the first, to the cutters. And this might actually work. Because again, these stackers, bent stackers, are a 4 buildings per full belt. Whereas the other ones are 6. So look at this. I think that's working. So, yeah, that is working. Okay. So now we just have to arrange this in a way that it works space-wise. And we're not going to be able to do all 3 levels of belts right off the bat here. I'm sure it can be optimized. What if we do something like that? No, I think that's what we're gonna go with right now. So I'm gonna cut this and move it to here. So that's 1, and then we can do another one right here. It's 2, and then 3. And we just have to delete those. Now, nope, we cannot do that. Alright, so this will handle 3 belts worth. But I'm not sure how we get them out. Is the problem. We could go up and out. So, yeah, we could. So we can do this, is what I'm saying here. Then these 2 feed in like so. Okay. This one feeds in like so. I guess. But then, yes, here's the question. How do we get them out? We could bring them out like so. Like this. Uh-huh. I guess. Or we could do this. Okay. So that is one whole belt out there and then one belt out there. Then we take the other sections. You know what? Okay, here's what we do. Is for this one, we're just going to keep doing this. How come this is so slow? Alright, there's our train. That's why it's so slow, I think. It's because it takes so long for the train to get there. So, you know what we could do for that is we could add more trains. There you go. Alright, that is solved. And now I'm gonna do this. Let's get that filling up. Oh, we don't care about these though. So yeah, let's do this. Let's do one more of these. And have this in there. And do this. Okay, and then the rest of these come in and go up and over. Up and over. Up and over. Now, this has to be done, right? Oh, jeez. Come on. Come on, Gramps. Okay, that's all done. Yeah, and now it's kicking in. Okay. Oops. Boink. This, all this. Delete. It's kind of a cool build. I like that. I like using the bent stackers if it makes sense. It just almost has never made sense. And here we go. What is happening here? Okay, stop. Just stop. That. All right. Uh-huh. Right? Okay. You delete. Oh yeah, I'm back in here. Okay. You delete. God. Okay. Yeah, I pooched it. I pooched this one, guys. It's okay. That is okay. Alright. That is all built back to work. That will get us there. That will get us there, and that will get us there. Okay. Now we have all layers of shapes rolling in. I'm just going to delete that and then let it start over. Okay. Well, not all layers. We've got one layer. Oh my goodness. And you know what we could do is we can do this. Have it kick out on that second layer. Then, guess what else we could do? Boom, boom. This, and have it kick out on the top layer. Okay. Why? Oh yeah, that's right. They're only feeding to there. These will only feed into here. These will only feed into here. Okay. So there, that's how we can get multiple layers. Yay! So we're gonna get those going. Next thing I'm gonna do is, okay, let's go to this spot here, which is, yeah, on the way, which is okay. So yeah, this is going to be much easier. This one, we're just going to do that. And then we're just going to do this. And again, feed it into a triple painter. We can do a train station, a shape unloader. There. And shape loader. We can do there. Have that. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. That's going to give us our red spiky hexes into a shape loader. And these guys are going to be coming along right here. So let's get one of our fun stackers. Right here, and pop it on in. Yeah, just go right about here. This side is the bottom. This side is top. So we want our red spikies to come in over here. And we'll just, you know, we'll do it there. But we're going to give ourselves a little jumperoni for right now. So yeah, let's do this as a placeholder. Okay. That's going to work. And we just need a train. We have a stop set there and a stop set here. It's going to come and unload. All right, perfect. Eventually, that's just going to do that. So why has this not started delivering yet? We have these coming in. Ah, there we go. All right, now they're delivering. And we're starting to get them on the top layer too. Top layer's a little slower. There we go. Excellent. Okay. This is working. Now, when we are on our last one, we're going to need these guys. We're going to need some of these to be rotated. I think what we're going to do at that point is cut. We'll only use 2 of these layers. We'll cut a 3rd layer. And then we'll bring it in here. And we'll figure out what to do at that point. Okay. Let's go up here, see how this is progressing. It is. So yeah, this is going to be all stocked up with those reds by the time we are ready to use it. Just moments of just, really kind of pushing things there for a bit. So this is our, what we just had. So we can actually delete all of these guys now. Right? Like all this. Including all this. This. And that. Then over here, this. Yep. And this guy here. Do all that. That just restocks our platform units. But again, we're really doing well on those. So that's good. We're using almost 2,000 platform units of our 5,100 total. And part of that too is because every time one of these, we hit claim, we gain another 120 of those to our limit, which is good. And our blueprint points are looking good too. We've got 400,000 of this guy. We could probably start doubling that up, but don't need to yet. And something like this, like if we were to, for some reason, have to double all this right here, let's do this. Like if we doubled up all that stuff, that's 100,000, under 100,000 blueprint points. That's a quarter of what we've got. So that's doable. And we probably wouldn't do that. These guys are delivering. Is that a full load? Sometimes, yeah, it's a full load. This one's a single puck, and that's another single puck. It's all good, but see, this, in the meantime, these are getting stocked up like crazy. In fact, you know what? We can go ahead and do this. And all three of them are headed back. So at this point, we can even cut that. And then we can come over here. And I think we can actually do away with one of these. And just respawn these trains. So that is gonna start doing all that. So we need a train here. Yep. There we go. But hey, look at that. Upgrade. We can now get our fluid wagons. Which is what we were aiming for. I think that I'm just going to create a spare one of these. Oh, look at this. That is not good at all. Because no train's going to stop here. So we're going to do this. Instead. Okay. Excellent. And those two will deliver into here. And that's going to finish that. So then, like I said, our next changeover we're going to get rid of top layer. And at that point, I'm gonna have to rework this. So basically, we'll just have this batch of stackers working, and then they're gonna flow into this batch of stackers. And this one will be, we'll just delete. And so the whole top layer here, top layer, I'm just going to delete all that. Second layer down, these guys are going to come in and I will give them a quarter turn, just like a clockwise. And again, it doesn't matter, clockwise or counterclockwise. And then they will feed into here, but they will feed into the top, whereas the output from this will feed into the bottom. So like I said, it's just going to take some reworking, and we will get that going. And again, yeah, we're holding 360 each. So each delivery is about 1,000. I think it's 1024. Something like that. And then maybe it's 1080, I guess. So every full delivery. Alright, as soon as that's in place, I'm going to respawn this one. There we go. Get you going. And then we will be on track to get this 3750 delivered, which will catch us up. Once I've built that, then we'll just check in with it next episode to see the final delivery there. Let's see, how long does this take? Oh, good. It's already delivering. Good. There goes our first batch. Yes, that's one. And then I guess we really only need one train car since it's taking so long. Let's get the deuce number 2. That's going to be our 2000. There we are. That's the first one. And almost. Got enough to cut these guys off. Yep. There we go. Okay. I'm just going to delete that whole chunk there. Because don't need it. Don't want it. Don't need it. This and this are gone. There goes that delivery. Alright. These are dead. Alright. And that is all fine. But yeah, this can all go away. So yeah, these guys are gonna come in there. There and there. And then, okay, we can just hop things out this way. That makes life much easier. Then this one, of course, is going to be a pain. So we're going to change this. And there we go. Much better. Okay, those all come in there. Now we're going to come up one. Right here, we're gonna do a turn. Boom, like so. These ones I'm going to erase. You need to be cut off. You're going crazy. And. Come on. That's our guy here. It is rotated, but that is a-okay. These guys, gone. Yep. Rotation, like I said, rotation doesn't matter as long as the end result is, if you were to rotate, just give it a rotate, then it works. It would matter if, like, if this middle layer was something besides, you know, a single type of shape, then it could get funky. But this is fine for government work. Okay. So we are done with this row of tasks, which is good. That gets us towards our research points. Our next upgrades, like I said, we'll maybe do the filler wagon. It would be nice to unlock some other color trains, because then we can do some stuff with that. Having this 2x2 would be handy. This 1x3 I feel would be handy. You know, so getting those, and then increasing speeds, of course, is always a good thing. So that's it for this episode. We're gonna call it. Yeah, it's just gonna be one puck at a time for this. So it's gonna take about 10 deliveries, 11 actually, unless we upgrade our train capacity. Yep. So that's where we are. I think next episode let's go ahead and build out this operator shape and get that going. Those are nice to have up and running and automated. Much easier that way. So excellent. Thank you so much for joining. This is Gramps, signing off.